Get ready because you will not believe at some of the harmful effects these common food combinations can have on your health if you eat them in high amounts. Stay tuned to find out why you should ditch your tomato and cucumber salad and go with something healthier. If you're new here, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Now let's explore some food combinations that can ruin your health. Bananas and milk. If you're into fitness and love your morning smoothie bowls or a refreshing milkshake, there's a good chance you've had bananas and milk before. Bananas have tons of fiber and milk comes with a lot of calcium, so what could possibly go wrong? The truth is, although it's one of the best breakfasts out there, it's really not that healthy for you when the two ingredients are combined. Health experts are starting to warn people of the effects the bananas and milk might have when combined together. Bananas and milk mixed together have been judged as heavy foods that might cause digestion problems if consumed regularly. Some food specialists recommend taking milk and consuming a banana 20 minutes after, as bananas are full of fiber, which will ease your digestion. But combining bananas and milk can hinder your digestion process and disturb your sleeping pattern. On top of that, eating bananas with milk can produce toxins that might cause a sinus congestion and make you more prone to having a cold, cough, or even allergies. They might be a very sweet and fulfilling morning breakfast, but when it comes to your digestion, you might experience some issues and imbalances in your system. What is recommended is to make sure that the banana is very ripe and add digestion-stimulating foods to your milkshake, or simply eat a banana on its own. These can be anything from cardamom, nutmeg, to ginger and chia seeds.
Hey guys, we are so excited to announce we are producing our own original content. Head over to The Trendy for the best DIYs, fashion tips, makeup hacks, and so much more. We are sure you're going to love it, and be sure to let us know what you think in the comment section. We love to hear from you. See you there.
Wine and dessert. Most of us love to treat ourselves with a dessert and a glass of wine after a particularly unsuccessful day. Wine has been noted as a healthy option when consumed in moderation, but what happens when you combine it with dessert? Although this particular combination might be good for our soul and make us feel better after a horrible day, it might make things worse for our body in the long run. Wine and dessert often don't go together because the taste of one item can completely overpower or change the taste of the other. For example, you can only pair certain types of wine with chocolate, while wine and blue cheese should never be combined. But the main reason why this combination is completely awful for you in the first place is because desserts and wine both contain high elements of excess sugar that gets converted into fat and leads to weight gain. When consumed regularly, this could lead to serious heart problems and other health issues connected to eating too much fat. You should try pairing up wine with veggies to balance out the sugar levels, or simply limit the consumption to a minimum and replace it with healthier options. Don't forget that when you treat yourself, you should treat your body too, and make sure you're not harming it along the way. Tomatoes and pasta. We're pretty sure this might break the heart of any Italian foodie or simply anyone who enjoys putting a tomato and cheese sauce on your pasta. Pasta without tomato sauce just sounds awful, doesn't it? Well, it might save you from long-term diseases. If you consume the meal regularly, you might harm your body in more ways than you know. Usually, our bodies receive tons of energy after a healthy meal. Have you ever noticed that tomato and cheese sauce combination on pasta makes you sleepy and tired? It's the effect of the three ingredients combined, as they definitely don't work together. Tomatoes are considered to be acidic, and when combined with starchy food like pasta, they halt the production of the enzyme that's needed to break down the heavy starch. This is why you often get tired and incredibly bloated after eating pasta with tomatoes and cheese. Your body needs a lot of energy to digest the food, and in exchange, it is fatigued and exhausted. When you add dairy into the mix, you only enhance the potential digestion issues and only slow down the process. And it's not just pasta. Any starch has the same effect on the body when combined with tomatoes. To avoid bloating and other digestion issues, replace the sauce with a healthier option like pesto, which will give you more energy. Black tea and milk. British people, listen up. It's time to stop adding milk to your tea. It's estimated that 98% of Brits take their tea with milk, with the secret to the perfect brew being to put in the milk first and then add the tea. Along with the heart protection benefits of drinking tea, a splash of milk can keep up with your daily dose of calcium and vitamin B12. But that's not always the case with certain types of tea. Black tea comes with many health benefits, and it's known to be really good for your heart, but adding in the milk could completely ruin those benefits. The chemicals found in milk can modify the biological activities in tea, which as a result can decrease the actual health benefits of the drink. Molecular biologists carried out a research on 16 women volunteers and measured the effects of drinking black tea with milk and plain hot water. Results showed that black tea promoted dilation of the blood vessels, but when milk was added to the test, it completely stopped the dilation. The test has also been done on both cow and soy milk, and the results were exactly the same. It was also noted that in this case, taking tea with milk doesn't even offer a calcium boost, nor does it absorb milk proteins. Instead of milk, add lemons to your tea and increase the amount of antioxidants and vitamins your body can absorb. Tuna with mayonnaise. And it's not just tuna with mayonnaise, the same goes for all fats combined with wrong foods. It's not always a good idea and it doesn't always work to your health benefit. In fact, if you love tuna with mayonnaise on a sandwich, salad, or any other recipe, you have to make sure the amount of mayo you add to it is appropriate. Since tuna comes with tons of protein along with digestive chemicals, it can cause an unwanted reaction when mixed with fats like mayo, which require a breakdown of liver and gallbladder salts. Large amounts of fat like mayonnaise can cause slow digestion when mixed with protein like tuna. Of course, you can still eat them, but you have to make sure you're creating the right balance between the two ingredients that will not only benefit the taste, but also your long-term health. This also applies to eating bread with olives, meat that's fried in vegetable oil, and many other common combinations we don't usually think about. What you should do instead is make sure you're using unrefined oils like olive or coconut oil when cooking vegetables, and eat raw, leafy green vegetables like spinach when eating fats. So throw in a good amount of spinach to balance your tuna and mayo salad, and you'll be good to go and back on track. Fruit with meals. Eating fruit with meals is not a common habit, but if you frequently indulge in this combination, it's best to stop or consider some of the alternatives. Some combinations that might be harmful to your health include adding large amounts of strawberries on your salad, covering fish with mango salsa, or eating apple pie for dessert. The reason behind it is that fruit goes through the stomach fairly quickly, but it takes its time to digest in the intestines. When you combine it with heavy foods that take much longer to go through the digestive system, it will digest even slower. And since fruits come with high amounts of sugar, it will bring counterproductive benefits to your health. Instead of combining fruit with your meals, you should always eat it 30 to 60 minutes before a meal. This will allow it to prepare your digestive tract and help your stomach work its way through the amount of food you'll be eating. The enzymes will activate the chemical process of digestion and allow you to feel less tired and less bloated after a heavy meal. Fruits should also never be eaten after a meal for the same reason. You should always wait at least 3 hours before you consume any fruit after a meal. It's always best to eat fruit in the morning, as it can sometimes last for up to 10 hours to digest it. Grapefruit or limes and cough medicine. Have you had a cold lately? You might want to pay attention to the fruit you consume. If you take cough medicine, it's important to note that it should never be combined with fruits like grapefruit, no matter how many health benefits it might have. Consuming grapefruit or limes with certain medicine can cause serious chemical imbalances that will stop the medicine from healing your body. These fruits come with a high level of an enzyme that's found in the gut and liver. This enzyme will deactivate some of the effects of the medicine, but increase unwanted higher concentrations of the drug, which could lead to serious side effects. The researchers behind this study have noted that the side effects can include a heart block and an abnormally rapid heartbeat. The side effects of kidney damage have also been reported when a patient consumed a large amount of grapefruit marmalade 3 days before taking medicine. Sounds scary, right? It's been reported that these enzymes are found in all forms of grapefruit, including freshly squeezed, frozen, and whole fruit. Having just one whole grapefruit can increase the concentrations of active drugs and deactivate the most important healing element that combats bacteria. Remember to pay attention to what smoothies and salads you're eating next time you feel sick and need a vitamin boost. Stay away from grapefruit, fruit, and flavored yogurt. While fruit and yogurt usually aren't harmful for those without any digestion issues, this combination might be completely unhealthy for people with digestion issues. We've previously talked about the counterproductive effects eating fruit can have on your body. Yogurt is usually considered healthy, but try to stay away from those with fruit at the bottom, no matter how tempting they might be. Yes, the same ones you'd sometimes get at school for lunch or by yourself because the fruit is already present. Although yogurt bowls are always Instagram-worthy and make for a fantastic picture, you could actually be consuming too much sugar if you're not choosing the right yogurt type with the right amount of fruit. Fruit with flavored yogurt can double or even triple the sugar content you're eating, especially if you're consuming yogurt with a sweetener. It's also reported that the coldness of the yogurt can also have an effect on your digestion. This can result in stomach pain and weight gain, as it can take a long time for the sugar to process in your system. It's also always best to go with plain yogurt and mix it with fresh fruit that will boost natural sweetness, instead of picking ready-made dairy that comes with fruit at the bottom. Another fun way you can combine yogurt with fruit is to mix it with natural sweeteners like lime and honey. Mac and cheese. Who doesn't love mac and cheese? But before you indulge in another plate, you might want to check where your mac and cheese actually came from. It turns out that the combination of the ingredients when mixed with a powder you'd get in a boxed version of mac and cheese might not be as healthy as we think, especially if you're expecting a baby. A recent study of 30 cheese products detected high levels of chemicals called phthalates, which can disrupt male hormones and are linked to birth defects when the meal is consumed by pregnant women. Although the presence of these phthalates isn't banned, the Food and Drug Administration did warn federal agencies to assess the potential health risks they might bring to those who are expecting a baby. This phthalate is also found in block cheese and other natural cheeses. However, it's been noted that the powdered version from mac and cheese mixes has the strongest concentration due to the high levels of processing. While the amount of phthalates is still fairly low, it is higher than the natural hormones in our bodies, which could cause harmful effects later on. We all know mac and cheese isn't the healthiest food option in general, so it's best to stay away from the boxed version you can easily whip up in just a few minutes. Tomato and cucumbers. Tomato and cucumber salad is a refreshing choice that's often considered healthy, and we can totally see why. It doesn't doesn't leave you bloated, it gives you energy, and it's perfect for weight loss. But is the combination actually beneficial for your health in the long term? We've already mentioned the acidity of tomatoes and the effect they might have when combined with pasta, but tomatoes also have the same effect on some of the vegetables you normally put in your salad. They come with an enzyme that usually destroys vitamin C, especially when consumed in large portions. And since cucumbers are full of vitamins, adding tomatoes to your salad can completely ruin the nutritional benefits you thought you were getting. The acid released in the abdomen can also cause numerous digestive problems and can be one of the main reasons behind irritable bowel syndrome, also known as IBS. It doesn't sound that nutritious anymore, does it? But don't worry, you don't have to completely ditch your favorite tomato and cucumber salad if you absolutely can't live without the two ingredients. To make sure your salad is still nutritious and is able to break down those vitamin C destroying enzymes, combine it with spinach, chia seeds, apple cider vinegar, and other ingredients that commonly combat bloating. And of course, this is still a better choice than some of the other combinations on our menu today. What's your favorite food combination? Let us know in the comments. For more videos like this one, check out 10 foods you'll never buy again after knowing how they are made. See you next time!